What is up, guys, gals, and minions? It is me, Noir Proxy, and as you can see here, bringing some more Destiny today. Now, this is a really awesome intro. Look, you may remember me doing this with the Warframe videos, doing the whole the spaceship flies down, and then you teleport, and it looks really cool and quite immersive for the videos, don't you think? I think it's really awesome. But anyway, this video is about me finding some weird, mysterious creatures. Now, as you may know, if you play this game, or if you've ever played any games like this, kind of like Borderlands and stuff like that, you had things the enemies have little levels above their names and stuff, which basically signifies what kind of difficulty they're going to be when you have like a fight with them, a confrontation, a battle, or one-on-one or something. But anyway, what I ended up finding was these mysterious creatures that didn't actually have a level to them. I ended up finding these normal dudes, as you saw there, then finding a tunnel right at the start of the location and spawning area. It was like a deep, dark, mysterious tunnel, and it was really, really quiet. Now, I did actually notice some danger symbols on the top left of my map, and I was thinking, oh, it must just be some zombies or something. Those fallen enemies or whatever turned around, and there's these gigantic green warrior things, which is really unusual. Now, they're actually, I don't know what the fudge they are. They're really creepy. There's this gigantic-ass dude as well. I had no clue what I was supposed to do, how I'm supposed to take them down. They take 1 damage per shot, so obviously they're way out of my league. I have no clue what to do here. I'm trying to think to myself, what could be in that room? There must be something in that room. I have no freaking clue what's in that room. Why are they actually in that room? I have no idea. It's insane. I'm confused. I tried everything possible, all my most powerful weapons. Nothing was working. They would not taste the ponage. Oh, minions. Have you ever come across this? Have you actually found any of these creatures yet? I would love to know. I've actually got 2 instances. This second instance is actually really, really interesting, actually. I actually think I'd give up in a second. My original idea was I'd try and find like a character that could maybe cloak. Now, I was thinking that more that scout class may be able to cloak or something, but I guess not. But anyway, we'll ignore that set of dudes for now. I ended up moving onwards, actually finding my first loot crate that actually had a gun in it, which was kind of cool. Never been in this area either, so it seems like the open area that I was complaining about before actually has some nice little secret areas and stuff. Now, what's actually kind of unusual is that these standard dudes are all level 2, but just below the staircase, right underneath them, there's a bunch of really crazy high-level enemies. What's that about? I have no idea. It's so crazy and unusual. I wonder if it was done on purpose for the alpha, or maybe it's one of those things where they just kind of, it was like an oversight or something. Now, this is actually one of these little loot chests, which I think is really cool. Like, I love all the little blue gems and stuff. It makes it feel really, really epic and awesome, don't you think? Now, anyway, this is me moving onwards, trying to think of something else to try and find on this wayside. I thought to myself, if I found those things, then maybe I could find something else. And so, instead of going to the main relay location with my scout class, which I just picked here, this is my first time playing as this dude, I ended up going the right side instead, and finding this rather off-the-beaten path kind of thing. Now, this is kind of unusual too. It seems that loot chests are also in these little, in the cliffside holes, which is really unusual. So little deep dark caves look. So I ended up wandering in this thinking there might be some enemies that are like above my level again, but there's actually loot chests. Freaking loot chest just hidden around the map with loads of awesome gear in it. There, you look, I've got some arm gear, and it was some really cool ones too, kind of like 1950s kind of sleeves, which looks really epic on this character. You actually see it right here. Look, he's actually wearing them, which is really awesome. Now, I ended up coming across this area too, which is, there's no quests or anything for this area, so it's kind of like, it's not locked off, but maybe it's not actually meant for the alpha, because it seems like even though there are the random scatterings of enemies that you can actually fight that are all about like level 2 to 4, there's actually nothing to do. I ended up wandering around. I came across this weird prison village, which I've cut out just to like spoilers if you want to go check that out stuff yourself. Now, this is the main thing. I came across this unusual structure. Now, I thought to myself, is that it? And it seems not. There's actually more to this place than meets the eye. Now, originally I thought maybe we were just going to see loads of futuristic human structures and stuff like that, but this is actually a hidden enemy base. Now, how cool is that? Now, I was trying to think to myself, how can I get close in there? Because these enemies are way above my rank too. They're so above my rank, they're so above the level of being able to kick my ass, that it's actual question marks like before. Now, I see this door here, look, and I think to myself, maybe I could get to it, but there's this weird turret structure. And so I think to myself, I'll jump over it. And it basically one-shots me. So I think, how the fudge am I supposed to get around that thing? But then I have a plan. What if I go kind of on top of it and then just run through it? Now this is really cool. Look, I don't think anyone's actually found this before. But it's like an unusual it kind of reminds me of some kind of like necromancer spider cave or something. There's all this kind of weird, what were those things called in Dawn of War, you know, Warhammer 40k? The like the skeletons, the green energy coming out of them and stuff, and they were in one of the Warhammer Dawn of War 1 expansion pack. I can't remember what they were called. Necromorphs? No, that's not what they were called. But that's from Dead Space, sorry. But anyway, so it kind of gives that kind of vibe to it with the whole green and the dark metal and stuff like that. Kind of very mysterious, kind of unusual. And so I ended up wandering through this cave, wondering what kind of secrets. I love the whole mist on the water. Don't you think that's really, really awesome and epic? And I don't know, really nice attention to detail. But anyway, I was scanning around trying to find stuff. But it seems that there's just a massive horde of mysterious enemies in here too. But my minions, there is actually another weird little, I don't know if you call it like a structure or something, right in the middle of the room. Now I ended up trying to sneak around these guys because I have no freaking clue how you're supposed to get to the middle of that thing. You cannot take these dudes on. They're all too deadly for my level, it seems. And I don't even think if you were able to team up with some people in a fire team, that you might be able to take these guys down. I think they're like level maybe 100 or something. I mean, if it is question marks, then maybe they haven't been given some kind of unusual stat. A little bit of an alpha glitch here if you keep watching this look for a second. I keep looking away and then looking back and you actually see the enemies teleport into position. So it seems that I was saying about this whole crazy respawning thing, that the enemies actually do constantly respawn over and over and over again. And it seems that they maybe refresh themselves in this area. I've no freaking clue why this weird space wizard what we killed in the first video spots me, end up just doing a mad dash for my life. Now this is actually another really interesting bit which you might find kind of cool. Now there's actually a quest that you end up doing for, I think it's part of the story and stuff, and it actually connects this tunnel, and it's actually part of the main quest, but it's really close to these uber high level dudes. So I end up climbing up here thinking to myself, what could be up here next? There must be like maybe a loot chest, or maybe those enemies are going to chase me out this tunnel or something, but it actually takes you to one of the main areas for doing quests and stuff. But it's so hidden that I don't think many people notice it. And here I come across a crossfire here just between some standard enemy AI. I think it's two factions fighting each other, as you can see as well. They've all got the standard levels and stuff too. But I'm like, where the fudge am I? I've been here before, but why is it here? Why has no one else noticed this? And it's really unusual there's a tunnel there. Don't you think that's really unusual? There's like a weird odd tunnel there? I think so. But anyway, minions, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to know if you've ever come across any more secrets and stuff. Would love to know. Maybe check it out in a future video or something, and maybe spotlight your findings, your mysteries that you've come out and pondering about and stuff. But anyway, it's me, Noir Proxy, and as you can see, the video is ended. So I'm gonna go to sleep. I really wanted to share it with you, but either way, ciao.